Peace, everybody. It's your boy. Let's talk. Be back with another video. All right, y'all. So let's get right into the topic of this video, man. So shout out to Cooley from No Fugazee podcast, cause he's trending right now on social media, and not in a good way too. It's very negative. Nothing positive about it at all. But I guess you can take some positive out of certain situations. You can take the good with the good, the bad with the bad. I guess the good part of it that you can take from it is, make sure you say what you mean, do what you say. If you're telling people to do something and live a certain way and don't do certain things, then you should be able to, live by that same code. If not, then you'll be considered a hypocrite like my man is going through right now. But I gave a shout out to my man because while he is trending on, dating single mothers when he said that you shouldn't date single mothers, I wanted to ask the question because he brought this up and I and I really think there's something to talk about. So kudos, I do give him credit for that because it is an interesting topic of discussion. And the question is, are single mothers for recreational use only? Well, David Cooley seemed to think so. Well, let me rephrase that. He said that. He told you guys that. He told the ladies on his panels that. But he don't really believe that because he's dating a single mother. So that's the question. Are single moms for recreational use only, or is it more to it? Can they be more than just recreational use? Can they be long term? Well, let's talk about it. Let's figure it out. Now, I previously mentioned that me personally, I don't date single moms. I don't date single women. I have children, 2 different women. I have 3 girls, 2 different women, and both of my kids' mothers were childless before we, got together or whatever, or had intercourse and made babies, all that stuff. And I stuff like that I try to do purposefully because I've always had that mentality that I don't want to deal with women with children because it always complications and stuff comes with it. So that's always been my mentality. But I also mentioned in one of my previous videos, if not the last before that, I also mentioned that I am getting older. Times is changing, ideals change, opinions change, and I can't say never, I say no now. That's not something that I want, but I'm not going to say never because you never know what the future may hold. So, and that's just me being real. Like I said, I don't see myself dating a single mom. I don't see myself taking a single mom seriously. But you never know. I never know. Maybe I can, because there's plenty of single mothers out there. There's plenty of women with children who are good women. And they'll hold you down. They'll help you out and everything. They'll be supportive and all that stuff. This whole thing where single moms is just like the evil, the end all be all. That rhetoric is kind of getting played out to me. It's just the simple fact that, the things that comes with it, it really don't beneficial. It's not really beneficial for a man most times, but that's not all the time. So I want to say that's not all the time. So there can be instances where you can date single women. I've known plenty of guys. I have friends with people who are dating single moms, who actually married single women, women who were single moms, and now they have a family together. And they doing just fine, So I kind of want to put the positive out there first because there's a stigma against women with children, and I don't think that that should be cool. Not all women with children are just bad. I think that some single moms can be good, but on the flip side, like I said, there are instances where it's not a good thing. There are instances where you can argue, well, yeah, this just gonna be for recreational use only, and there's gonna be nothing more to it. Those the ones that's like kind of ratchet, argumentative. There's always something going on with them, or maybe they mess with other people too, or it may be just like the things with you and her and the children is not meshing well. Maybe you want to be more hands-on and she don't want you to. A lot of times it's like that because when you're dealing with a woman with children, although they would like a man to be there and supporting everything, a lot 9 times out of 10, if the children are bad and need discipline, most women today don't want you touching their children. They don't want you interacting. They don't want children. They say it's my children and everything. And that's where comes the, disconnect, because men like, well, I'm here. I'm taking care of y'all. I'm taking care of your kids. But I can't say nothing to them. I can't discipline them when I want to and everything. So, instances like that, I do get that. I can look at that and be like, all right, I understand that. But I just believe it just depends. It depends on the circumstance. It depends on the person. Sometimes people need each other, especially nowadays, like with the cost of living and the economy. People out here struggling. People can't make it by themselves. So people need a family. And not even just with the whole cost of living and finance, but just in general, people need each other. Sometimes a man can have a child, so he can relate to a woman having a child, because I've heard things like that, or vice versa. Or even just a man can he's been the recipient of a child raised by a single mom, and he just so happened to be talking to a woman who is a single mom, so he can kind of relate, and he can bond from that aspect of it. And it can be a beautiful thing. It can be a messed up thing too. It can go sour, but not all things go sour. A lot of times it goes good too. So, like I said, the question is, are single moms for recreational use only? Well, it just depends on the people, the person. If you're dealing with someone that's not really showing you that, and I mean a man, if a man is dealing with a woman with children and she's not showing you that she's, wifey material, something that you can take care of, something that's long term, she's not giving you that type of confirmation that you can be there for her and the children and discipline them if need be, then yeah, maybe she might just be recreational use. If it's more than that, if she's showing you all the tangibles, then shoot, take a chance and go for it. That's what I think. So, like I said, it just all depends on the person. But shout out to Cooley again, because he did bring this topic up. Although, because he's going viral, but it is a good talking point, and it's something that I'm going to ask you guys. So let me know what y'all think. Drop y'all comments down below. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and hit the bell. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.